Hi there, I am Maddison Burkhart and I am a Method Ambassador. I got involved with horses when I was younger. My grandmother had sent me to a horse riding camp. It was a week-long camp and I got to ride this little Palomino mare named Belle. Pretty much thereon, I knew that I was gonna have horses the second I could on my own. My dad grew up with ponies that were really mean to him, and so he didn't let me have a horse. But the second I turned 18, I was gifted a mare that was not very nice actually, but at the time I thought she was wonderful, so she started my journey with horses. I discovered Downunder Horsemanship. My personal horse I had bought, she was just turning 2, and I was kind of getting to the point where I knew I had to start getting on her, and I was a little worried about it because things weren't going very well, and I had a lady at work approach me and asked if I had heard of Downunder Horsemanship before. I checked it out that night and was sold there, like straight off the bat. The first philosophy video, I was like, I found what I needed, and I pretty much just restarted my horse from there. I was able to start riding her at 2.5. Everything was super smooth, super safe, and I never stopped watching Downunder Horsemanship from that day. I got Butters off of Craigslist. I was at work and I was just scrolling through Craigslist because it was slow. And I've always wanted a Palomino after the Belle that I rode when I was like 10. She was $300. I had it, so I met them halfway and I took her home. End of that. That mare is very forgiving. She's let me make a lot of mistakes. Sometimes we end up in the deep end of the pool, but we get back out of it. We start over. I want everybody to have a Butters, because I love that horse. Every time I get off that horse, if that was my last ride, I'm thankful for it, and I think everybody deserves to feel that way. I am passionate about teaching the method to other horsemen because I just want to help people who are in my same situation. Safety is the #1 priority, and a lot of horses for people are hobbies, and you should be enjoying your hobby. So I am super passionate about keeping everybody safe and everybody have a good time. I enrolled in the academy because life is too short not to do what you are passionate about. 100%. Clinton talks a lot about, because there was a minute that I was like, I'm just going to do the 7 to 3 and I'm going to have benefits and retirement. I'm going to retire it. I think the new age is 65 and I'm just going to do it. And he never stopped talking about, if it's not you, it's not you. Like, go for it. You can, you're going to have to work harder and you're going to have to be, but there was one Instagram video and he's all, well, what if it doesn't work out? And the person's like, what? So I have to go get a regular job like you? And I was like, you're right. I'm doing it. Can't say I didn't try, so. The method has bettered my horsemanship in so many ways. The best would probably be understanding the prey-predator relationship. That's gotten me very far, understanding how my horse thinks and being able to adjust to what they need. It has really emphasized how important safety is and making sure they learn something and remember it the next day. I mean, there's nothing about Downunder Horsemanship that isn't going to better your horsemanship. I would honestly say to not let them get away with anything. And that's specifically for these 2 horses, because my horses were very different, but they both looked for a way to not have to go to work that day. And I had to really ride those horses and keep them focused on track, and like we had talked about the corrections a little earlier, keeping those crisp, clean corrections, not letting them get away with anything. But it really built my confidence because I'm normally a pretty passive, quiet rider, and these horses didn't need that. They needed a leader on their back, and Jeff helped me make sure that I was effective. Jeff is just so amazing because he has your best interest in mind. He has your horse's best interest in mind, but he's not out there to be your friend, essentially. He's out there to be your leader and get you through it and make you better by the end of the day. He doesn't want you to go home feeling bad about yourself, but sometimes love is tough, and a lot of us needed that. And Jeff is so good at giving that to you, but giving you the confidence to keep going at the same time. I am proud to be an ambassador because I recognize and appreciate how hard Clinton and Jeff and Shayla and Diego and everybody has worked for this company. I want to be a part of that. I want to work just as hard as they did. Method has so many amazing qualities. It deserves to live for a long time, a lot of generations to come, and I want to be a part of keeping it alive. have a safe, fun time, really. A lot of the people that I'm around, horses are their hobbies, and when their horses are disrespectful or not safe, it's not exactly a fun hobby to have. And I just want everybody to enjoy the creatures that they spend so much time and money on, and go on a trail ride safely and just enjoy their horses.